seemed like they had the decided edge in puck possession?
Got to realize it's never going to be easy. I think we came out and had a strong period and kind of let off the gas pedal a little bit. And I don't know, coming down the playoff stretch and getting the playoffs, you can't ever do that.
No, I'm sure it was hard for you last week when you didn't play against Pittsburgh. I mean, what was that message to you? Do you think that you had to step one game out? Or do you feel like you've responded in the last couple of games?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a lesson to be learned when you get sat out, and you never want that to happen, and you should learn it. You should learn it before you get scratched. But I think I've been doing well, and I thought I had a couple good games before that scratch. So I mean, with the playoff stretch coming, I want to step up my game.
You opening this kind of game tonight kind of gives you these, reignites you like you did last season in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to keep playing that same way. I think I don't know, the closer it gets, your motivation is just win games and do whatever you can to help the team. And when it's that easy of a mindset, the rest kind of takes care of itself. So
I know that you're focused on what's going on in this room, but can the group take any pleasure in knowing that beating Colorado eliminates them from postseason contention?
I mean, it's always it's fun doing things like that. I mean, it is. I mean, that's what you want to do. I mean, we knew the spot they were in, and they had to win. So we knew it was going to be a hard fought game, and they came out and did a great job. So we take pride in winning games down here in the stretch.
I think we've still got a little ways to go on how we want to play, but it's just nice to be back on the winning side of things. And a few big plays from some guys in here today. Thought Bachelor did a tremendous job getting called up and getting into it right away like that and boosting our club to help us get to a 2-0 lead. And then a couple other big plays throughout the game.
As Mike just said, you can't always avoid lulls in games, but after taking a 2-0 lead, especially in the second period, they seem to control most of the play. How do you avoid or at least minimize those lulls in games?
Well, you just do your best to play within our structure and stick into our game plan. And like every night, we lace them up. We're going against 20 great hockey players over there. So just about managing the games as best we can and limit their chances and opportunities as much as possible and hopefully come away with the wins.
Ryan, you had a pretty good view of Phil's goal there. What do you think of that?
I had a great view. I'm sure when I go home, that's all we'll see on the highlight reels and stuff. So, he's capable of making those kind of plays each and every night, and obviously it turned out to be a huge goal for us too. But it was fun to be right there for that one.
You play with James, and he's a 30-goal scorer. You see Phil Aquilina as at center. Do you have an appreciation for guys who can just put the puck in the net with ease like that?
Oh, of course. He made it look so easy. I mean, it was kind of a bang play. Weber shot it and just ricocheted off my skate to him, and he just put it right through his legs and made it look like nothing. And I'm sure I was just as surprised to see him pull it off like that as everyone else.
So the 60-minute game, you can't necessarily avoid all lulls in play, but what can you do to minimize them, like that second period, for example?
I told you this morning, you try to address everything that you see and look for a response from the guys, and that's exactly what we got in the third period. We did our best, I think, just to talk about things and set things in the right direction in the third, and the way we came out in the first couple shifts, scored a goal right away. A couple of shifts after that, they were, they got one of those hockey bounces off of their goal that led to a rebound. But right after that, you come back, play a few more shifts, and score again. So there was a response to that, and I think that's what you look for. So again, I think at this point in the season, you look to address what's going wrong and look for a response, and the players really did that tonight.
Especially in that third period, you talk about wanting to see a better effort at this time of the year. As the game went along, did you like more and more what you saw?
I did. I mean, I liked the start too. I liked the first period. We're playing a desperate team tonight, and we took a little bit of a step back in the second period, and I thought they hit the gas pedal in the second period, and that was enough to put them in our end way too much. And But to get the response in the third, I thought was really important, especially after having some tough periods. So we'll look back and try to get better at the second and avoid those lulls like you talked about.
Speaking of responses, do you feel like Colin Wilson has responded to to his scratch from last week?
Yeah, I mean, last game I think was tough for everybody. It was just a tough game for us. But we had a good practice yesterday. We talked about a lot of different things, and I thought Colin was really good tonight. He was noticeable. He's using his size and his speed. I thought his line was really good. I noticed Mike Fisher. I noticed Victor Arvidsson all night, and they were able to help out and contribute. So it was good for Colin, good for that line as well, good for our team.
Philip Forsberg's goal. Does anything surprise you with him anymore?
No, I mean that was a beautiful goal. You know, not a lot of players can do that. It's one of those ones that you'll probably see rolling over the airwaves quite a few times here. It was a great move. I mean, just to get the pass, Joey's just to bump it to him, I thought was just a real nice play to get it out to him, but he was jammed up, and that was the only way I think he could have put it in. So for him to be able to have that skill level to do it is impressive.
Anything else? Okay.